This is League of a Superman, but it's not. It's League of a Substitute Man. And they're like the cast-offs and the rejects from the League of a Superman. And they all have really like specific powers that are not particularly useful or very reliable. That's why they were rejected. From right to left, because nobody ever does out from right to left. We have got, this is Gay Pride. His/her/their power is that they are dead proud to be LGBTQ+. Next to them, this is the leader. He is called Ark, and he can survive cold weather. Next, this guy's called Stuff. When he sleeps, he transforms into a statue, but it's like a proper statue that cannot move around. This one in the middle is called Blackthorn, and he can make flowers grow dead fast. Colony is like a porcupine, and he can fire his quills. Those are his spikes, and that's actually an okay power. I think they were being a bit mean the day they rejected him. This woman is called Plutonia, and she can infect people with viral diseases, except she doesn't know which or when she's doing it. And finally, it's Hypernova, who can breathe fire, but only when he inhales certain things. And I bought this comic because it says on the cover, on like a little jokey office memo, you really expect us to get people to pay for this? And I just wanted to be a contrarian, really. We start off with a quick origin recap for the League of a Substitute Man, except it's all done via song, which never works in comics, so you might as well skip this. The story is that one of the League of a Superman members, one of the former members, this guy here, he is called Glom, and he can eat anything. His planet is undergoing some political upheaval, and he has invited the League of a Substitute Man along to make everyone feel safe and reassured. And the book, it keeps telling you shit like, warning, if you take the League of a Substitute Man seriously, you are probably better off not reading this comic. So the book, it's kind of just going out of its way to try and instill some negative opinion on itself. But the story is fine. It's not a flat out joke. If they hadn't bothered with all the cutesy meta-humour about the book being rubbish, nobody would really say that it was stupid or a waste of time. Although by the end it is a waste of time, we'll get to that. All the characters though, they seem fine. We've got Blackthorn and Hypernova and Gay Pride. She has transitioned into a woman, and that is good because it is progressive. And the baddie for this, he is this computer guy called Cerebral Palsy. And he's written up, well, he's presented like a proper threat. I think he comes from the same alien race as Bryanak. And you think the story, it's going to be a normal, ill-equipped, goofy characters banding together and being able to overcome the villain somehow. And you look forward to that. You look forward to these silly characters somehow coming out on top and winning and having a victory. Here we have got Glom from the League of a Superman. He tries to fight Cerebral Palsy all by himself. He jumps out and tries to eat his nose, because his power is that he can eat anything, so he tries to eat Cerebral Palsy's nose. And it's probably the best scene in the book, because it's basically what I expected. A character with stupid or impractical superpowers, trying to use them to fight against a baddie. So the League of a Substitute Man, they're on their ship, they're heading to Glom's planet, and they're gonna go and fight Cerebral Palsy, surely. We got some more of the side-splitting hilarity that is jokey inter-office memos. This one complaining that it is taking far too long to get the League of a Substitute Man onto the planet. So instead, we just jump and they all teleport to different parts of the planet somehow. It's a little joke. Here though, we actually get decent enough individual looks at all the characters. Like here is Hypernova, and on this planet, some of the pollen, well, he smells it and it actually makes him start breathing fire, and he like burns a tree down. Then we have got Stuff, who is just asleep. He's a statue, he's not doing out, he's stationary. Then we have got Gay Pride, and they're just proud to be out of the closet, really. Blackthorn, and now we start getting to the meat of the story. We've got Colony, and he teleports to the actual fight, but Cerebral Palsy comes up behind him and like knocks him down into the ground. It's okay though, because Ark has also teleported near the fight. Meanwhile, Plutonia, she's still on the ship and she has no idea why the others disappeared. And here you can see how all the members of the team, they're at like separate parts of the planet. Then Cerebral Palsy, he starts killing these random people and Ark jumps in to fight. But before anything can happen, crash! And it's over. What happened was, Stuff, the statue, well, he fell from above and he landed on Cerebral Palsy, and that ended the fight. We didn't get to see it. All that build-up, and it's a joke. They built up a big fight, and the twist is that it's a cop-out. And then all the League of a Substitute Man, they have horrible fates. Like, Hypernova is arrested for arson, or Gay Pride is stuck in an incinerator, or Colony is trying to dig himself out of the ground. Ark, he thinks that it wasn't such a good idea forming this team, etc. I was fully on board for this story, even despite the wanky meta-humour always telling you that the book is a bit shit. But by the end, it's just a total waste of time. It's unsatisfying. I get that was the point, it was the whole joke, but it just bothers us. It's like that Justice League comic where they fought the Joker. It's a load of nothing. I like to read more about some of these characters, but not if it's like this, if it's all shaggy dog stories. This is neither good enough to be a good story, or funny enough to be a funny story. So I give League of a Substitute Man no more than 7 thumbs up.